Here we are. It says we're live. Hello, everybody. My gosh, what day is this? I don't even know anymore. Last week went by so fast that I really don't know. It's Saturday, right? It's still Saturday. Yay. I still get a day off. So, welcome everyone to another long awaited, at least for me, version of our Three Voices readings. I love this style of reading. We use tarot, oracle, and astrology, and so I think the combination gives such wonderful messages. And Farah, what you add with the astrology, I've just learned over the year, astrology just doesn't lie. I mean, tarot can be misinterpreted, oracles can be misinterpreted, but it's like planets, they're, how would you say that? They don't lie.
No, they don't. They're solid as a rock.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, anyways, welcome. All right, let's get this night rolling. So tonight we're kind of going to do a changing of the seasons because we're getting ready to say goodbye to summer. Most of us who, like in the school system, we've already said goodbye to summer. Everybody's, I don't know, it's funny that summer ends in September. I don't know who got that calendar started, but for me, summer's when everybody's off. So we're transitioning from summer to fall. And let's just say hi to some people real quick. And then I want to ask you guys some questions about transitioning from one season to the next and how it might affect you. So Brendan is here. Brendan, that's my baby who he turned 23 yesterday. So everybody wish him happy birthday. He got a new car for his birthday, a new-ish car for his birthday because his just kind of bit the dust. So I had to go car shopping. Fatima, thank you so much for coming. Loving having your energy in the chat. And I almost thought Odelia was here too, but that wasn't her. Farah's here. Hey, Farah. Happy you're here. And Nancy's joined us. All right, we've got a good crew here. And then Heather's here. Hello. Good to see Heather. Nancy, Heather, and I are going to be doing a live next week. And we're going to pick a few of our favorite music bands, and pairing them with what tarot or oracle we seem to be that would be fitting for that style of music. And I don't know, it could be the lyrics, it could be the music, it could be just the whole vibrational energy.
It's fun.
It's gonna be fun. But wait, chat, that was my fault at chat. So Jen's here. Hello, Jen. I'm so happy you joined us tonight. Farah, Jen lives in Australia. So it's like 9 a.m. there, is it, Jen? So on a Sunday, you're up early. Oh, Amanda, beautiful Amanda's here. I just learned that you had quite the marathon last night. Oh my God, darling, how do you do it? All right, Brendan, you're getting some happy birthday wishes from everybody. Oh, he's such a good guy. And Heather's just, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I was working on the thumbnail today, and that's fun too.
It's a cool thumbnail.
Oh, Red Bull. Yes, I saw her sipping on Red Bull the other night when she read for me. So you actually never slept. You've been up all night too, Jen. Oh my gosh. I got to do some readings with you again, Jen. It's been so long. All right, I'm either having hot flashes or it's hot in here. Then we have Tropical Empress and Steel. What'd she say? I'm crazy running off the energies of the viewers and Red Bull. 9 hours. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I guess when you're having a good time and you're on that vibe train. Ivana's here. Hi, Ivana.
Hey.
Ivana and I, Ivana's, we're going to be it's going to be a couple weeks. Ivana's quite busy with some things right now. So everybody, wish Ivana well, loving her videos. Excuse me, Mama Sushi's here. How's our little darling, and how are you, and how's the family? Loving. If you guys don't follow her on Instagram, I encourage, because she's just always showing beautiful pictures of that baby. Love baby pictures. I saw baby toes the other day. I was just one. I have a thing with baby toes. So this mother came in to, I guess she was volunteering, and her baby didn't have shoes on. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to touch those toes. So Brendan says, thank you, everyone. Another year closer to being a fire hazard. Well, we only did one candle. So, oh, wait, what's going on here? All right, my fingers are touching everything they're not supposed to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm sorry you're in pain, Jen. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I hate to hear that for you.
Yeah.
I have to get an ultrasound on Monday on my gallbladder and liver. And just everybody, if you don't mind sending me a little bit of healing vibrations, because neither are doing well. And my kidneys aren't doing well either. So I'm surprised they're not going to do something on that. But anyway, Sweetly Morbid Bear is here. Thank you for coming back. Always welcome here. All right, let's see. Where am I anyways? I'm just like, I meant to take some caffeine earlier. I've had a headache all day, so I'm like being blind right now. So okay, so what we're doing, what we're doing is saying hello to everybody. Hello, Timur Kampalot.
Mm-hmm. And Jessica here.
Wow. Hey, Jessica. Well, welcome. Chat just jumped on me. I'm so sorry. Normally, I'm a little on the ball. That's to be in question. So Tamer, I just wanted to go back to Tamer and say welcome. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for sharing space with us. Oh, thank you. Okay, the cat's jumping, and I can't catch up. The last, I'd say 3 or 4 days, I like my speech has been like dyslexic. I don't know. It's just not. I hope it's nothing serious, and it's just that there's just been so much on my mind right now. So, but everybody, thank you for sending me love and light, and also, if you don't mind, send Jen some love and healing as well. She's a dear friend of mine, and a nuclear bone scan. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there's such a thing. I wonder if that's just a down under thing. Oh, thank you, Ivana. All right, so what we're doing tonight, thank you, everyone. So it's kind of a transitional season right now. So Farah, do you ever go through anything energetically? And I'm going to ask you too, Nancy, when the season changes. How are you? How are you, Farah?
It's interesting hearing about other people and what they're going through. And so, of course, I send Jen good vibrations, good energy, lots of love, lots of blessings, and same for you, Ginger. And of course, anybody else who just is not complain or not
always
saying
looking
anything, right?
yeah.
And I my weakness for me has always been my mental health. My mental health has always been my weakness, and my sleep. So I've been struggling with my mental health, but it's nothing new. I've dealt with it.
Oh,
But it's just like I constantly have to be super active, like the rest of like everybody else, like trying to do stuff to help myself out. So, and as far as the changing of the seasons go, it's I have a book by Maya Toll. She did the herbiary, crystallary, bestiary. It's called Wild Wisdom, and I
okay.
I love that book, and I look
Yeah.
at it every season, and it's just so meaningful to me. And I like to think of the word balance when it comes to changing of the seasons, because we're at that half light, half dark.
Right. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. And then Nancy?
Well, I always look forward to autumn. It's my favorite season, and also winter, because I take those two seasons for myself, and that's when I go more inward. I read a lot more. I go deeper into my cards, and I just take time. That's the time for me,
Right.
and
Right.
I always look forward to it. I love spring, but I could do without summer.
Here in the South, for sure.
Yes, yes. And my mountains are, I mean, it's been in the 90s it cools off at night, but you know,
Sure.
in the
Sure.
mountains of Western North Carolina, and it be 92. I mean, that used to be unheard of. So I don't like that. But what you
Mm-mm.
gonna do?
Well, you ride the tide
Yeah,
or the leaf or the
yes.
butterfly. Yeah. So this is interesting. We have Jen in Australia. We're hitting autumn. She's hitting spring.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that
And
it's
we love
funny to me.
summer. I mean,
Yeah.
I lived in southern Florida for 19 years,
Mm.
and I had enough summer year round pretty much to last me the rest of my life. So just saying.
Yeah. Well, I've been on the West Coast in mostly in California, but Nevada too. And California summers we have humidity, but and it's probably even more now. But when I was growing up, it wasn't so bad. And you just love the summers and you go to the beach. Well, I never went to the beach a lot, and then in Nevada, good Lord, just get all your stuff done and be home by 10 a.m.
Really,
and
goodness.
then go out once the sun goes down. And
Mhm.
so I loved it. The first time my brother was like, I need to do Christmas shopping. It was like 2 in the morning. And I'm like, you didn't Christmas shop? And he was saying he was going to go to Walmart. I'm like, are they open? It was like, yeah, they're open. It's a 24-hour town. Um, but yeah, I'm going to read Sushi's here. Amanda, I usually like thunderstorms too, Heather, but Oregon has been so dry a couple weeks. Fires are, oh, I hate to hear that.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I
Um,
love thunderstorms.
ah, Me too. The thunderstorms on the West Coast, in Nevada especially, because I was more in the desert, and watching the lightning strike when you're out there, It's like magenta. It comes down and turns into a magenta color. It's beautiful. And I would sit outside and watch them, And when I first moved here, I heard thunder. I'm like, oh, so I go out to the front porch and I sit in the rocking chair and I'm ready to just do some oming, And all of a sudden it's like the lightning strikes were pretty low. And I'm like, oh my God, are they going to hit my house? Are they going to hit I need to get inside. It was scary. And I did find some charred stripe down my oak tree one time. So yeah, I guess I'm higher up here. But
my husband was struck by lightning once.
Oh my gosh.
So
what'd you say, Nancy?
My husband was struck by lightning once. He was building our first house. He built a house, and he was in the basement, and lightning struck the tree right next to the house, and it traveled underground, and the electricity went up to his knees. It knocked him back.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was thankful he wasn't outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was outside when lightning struck close by. We were running into the house. We ran to the front door because there was this giant, of course, it looked this big to us, giant fly on the side of the house, the side door of the house. So we run to the front. The front door is locked, so we had to run back to the back. And the fly was gone. But just as I was opening the door to get my little brother in, a lightning struck, and I felt the heat in the hairs on my arms were sticking up. Oh, but anyways, yeah. So for me, summertime, being here in the South now, I'm happy when summer's over because I can't breathe in this humidity, and I can't enjoy doing anything. When I lived in Nevada, I had a couple of heat strokes. So when it gets hot, I get headaches. And so with that suffocating humidity. So I'm thankful. It's like today and yesterday, a nice breeze was coming through and stuff. So I look forward in the beginning of fall. I look forward to it because, of course, for me, fall is really the other word for Halloween. So Halloween is its own season.
Yes.
So
this is a whole other genre.
Yeah, but and then around November when it's getting darker early, I don't know if that's what it's affecting me, but I do start going into a little bit of a depression, and it's all.
I love that when it gets dark early. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm with Nancy.
Me being Cancer, I don't know. I need sunshine for energy.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
So, and it's one of those and it's short-lived, I just start reflecting and going, I'm not where I wanted to be and that kind of stuff. So, yeah. But, segueing into tarot, when I started the spiritual journey, those kind of episodes were fewer and further between because the tarot could tell me that it's just a phase. It's just a cycle. You got better things coming your way, simmer down and reflect and start planning and, all those things we tell everybody during Mercury retrogrades is just, and just I've learned to raise my energy. I still fall back, but and those people who live on the upper West Coast that have a lot of dreary days, I can't imagine. Yeah, so tarot has helped me in so many ways, getting me through tough times and those lower vibrational energies. And so speaking, oh my gosh, this one, he is going to throw, okay, everybody's invited. No, I'm just saying.
That's my son David. He's my middle child, and every year he has this huge Halloween party. Now I'm talking his decorations, people line up. There were 2 accidents on our street that last year. He has got a 20-foot Michael Myers blow-up character to put out, and he has several animatronic, really scary stuff.
Yeah,
so
she's
brace
showing
yourself,
pictures.
Ginger, because Ginger and I are going to do tarot readings for the party goers this year, and this just makes the party go to an all new level.
He's so excited about it. He's got backdrops and everything for our little stage setting.
We have our own little room.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah. And I don't know if we have energy by the time that party's over. I don't know. I think we should have another jammy party.
Oh, that would be fun. But I am going to take videos of the decorations and everything, and I might do just a real quick live, around the property.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah. All right, so we've chatted long enough. Let's get this party started because we are here. We are now. We are the 3 troublemakers of the universe. Just real quick, a lot of people's popped in here. So, that was David. Sue Toffee popped in. TK popped in. Joyful Journey popped in. So just a quick hello. And we're going to do a little changing of the seasons readings. So so if you want a question or a general, just let us know. And you know the drill. All caps, emojis, anything to catch my attention, because sometimes you chatters are chatting so fast. I miss 1 or 2 people. So diamond is I got a first star on diamond, so I'm going to start starring some people. So if you'd like a reading, just let us know. I'm going to go here. See, there's Odelia. She heard me call her name. And then Kiba's here. Hi, Kiba. So whoever wants a Joyful Dolphins here. So I might just call, Joyful Journey Genful and Joyful Dolphin. I owe Joyful a reading for sure. And so let's start shuffling. Start figuring out what we're going to do for these awesome people. And let's see. Oh, Farah wants a reading. How sweet. Loving it. So I think I'm just going to do a mixture of kind of like a summary sorry. That was loud, wasn't it? Summary and polish decks, and depending on the question, of course. So let's see. Sweetly Morbid Bear would like our reading. Got you, Star.
If anybody wants like angels and guides and ancestors, please connect with yours and give them permission to connect with ours, please.
Oh, that's right. I didn't do my thing. You can do the thing.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Well, you do it so well. I will if you want me to.
Sure. You don't do that often.
Okay.
Call them in.
Okay. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, we love you and appreciate you. And we ask that you draw close to us tonight. We ask Archangel Michael to cover us with a beautiful semi-permanent bubble of white light, blue light to protect us. We open our hearts and our souls and our spirits. And we ask that you bless us and protect us. We call in Archangel Metatron to give us the words. And so it is.
And so it is.
So it is. Yes, I need extra help from Metatron tonight because Oh my gosh. I mean, it's been bad. I mean, Brendan's been making fun of me. I can't talk.
There's a lot of me's and people wanting readings. This is great.
I know. I've got 9 stars so far. But hey, Farah, is there anything in communication now cattywampus up there right now? Because it's just messing with my, or am I just getting old?
It looks like your sound and like your lips are not matching your sound a little.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well, you know, that cat of mine. So I've been finding my modem on the ground, and I'm suspecting the cat is getting up in the window that he never does. And this morning I heard it fall, and I ran out there, and sure enough, that cat was like gone. Obviously it scared him. So Booger has been trying to get up in because the blinds were tilted. So yeah. So I hope my modem doesn't need to be replaced because this is the 3rd time now. All right, let me see. I'm going to do a roll call, and this won't be in any particular order. This is just me getting them started up. So we have Diamond, we have Genful Journey, we have Tamer, we have Ivana, Sweetly Morbid Bear, Jen, Inspirations Psychology with Jen, Jessica Lynn, Joyful Dolphin, Odelia, and Kiba. If you didn't hear your name, just let me know. Again, chat jumps pretty quickly. So let me just.
Who was after? Was it Taze? I missed one. You've got 9. Okay.
David, do you want a reading? David never asked for a reading, does he?
No, not David.
No, I'm asking if he wants.
Started with the T.
Tamer, I got her.
Oh, Tamer.
Him or her. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
What was after that?
I had Ivana.
Okay.
I have Diamond, Joyful.
One didn't have. Okay.
Sweetly, Inspiration, Jessica, Joyful, Odelia, Kiba. All right. So that's let me. Okay. Double checking. Oh dear. Maybe a little energy here.
Let's see. Odelia. Okay. Good.
All right. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is choose first a couple that I have not read for in a long time or ever. So I think I'm going to start with, and I'm going to put it in queue. We're going to do Tamer. I hope I'm saying your name proper. I'm really sorry if I'm messing that up. Tamir. There's so many beautiful, you know, being in school and hearing these children's names and they get mad at me when I mispronounce them. And I'm just like, but that's how it's spelled. I'm sorry. So we're going to Tamer, Ivana, and Jen. Okay, so I'm going to start off with those 3. And then we'll get that ball rolling. So I'll do back and forth. Do newbies and then wonderful fans that keep returning for gluttons of punishment type of thing going on here. All right. All right. Who did I say first? Tamer. Okay. All right. So we got a message for Tamer. And then if anybody's ready, they can go first. I've been chatting. I got to give us a moment to shuffle and get in. So for anybody who wanted a general, we'll be just using the general changing of the seasons kind of thing. Or I will. I don't know what you guys can do. Um,
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if one finger. Oh, look at that. First try even.
Okay. So, well, according to the astrology, right, there is communication is going to be very strong for a while. And especially with Mercury entering into Virgo and Jupiter in Gemini. Okay, so we have the 7. So yeah, there's a strong message here. And I am using the, what is this called? Enchanted Forest, of Enchantment.
Oh,
And I was playing with the modern spellcasters, and it was being snarky.
right.
If you know, you know. So the seven of spells or wands. This is fire, right? So, and defending. Very much. Let me just check here real quick. 7 of wands. Yeah. This is like Mars in Leo energy. And then so it looks like you have to defend something. And then we have the Black Shook, which is the devil. So and that is Capricorn. Now we have, for everybody, the Pluto just went back into Capricorn, and it's staying in Capricorn till November, first or second week of November. So yay. But and then we also have the Lovers in, where am I going? There we go. Trying to do this backwards. Okay, we have the Lovers upside down in reverse. So that is connected with Gemini. Now, Gemini energy wants to do this and that. And one of the things they say about Gemini is that um, uh, it's the jack of all trades, master of none. And so with the devil, it's, there's this idea of there's temptation, and the Lovers is choice. So, but there's one specific thing that needs to be defended. Like there could be temptations to splinter off and go in different directions. But there's something here about staying focused on that one thing that you have the passion for. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. All right, Nancy, you want to go or you want me to go?
Whichever you.
There it went.
Hi, Tom. The first card I got for you is the card of dreams, which is interesting because if you look at this, there's a moon and a person down there. It looks like they're walking into a tree trunk. So there's no telling, what's going on in your dreams. I don't know. I don't always remember my dreams, but maybe you do. But when you do dream, a lot of times that's how your guides and your angels and your ancestors contact you. The second card that came out is the Queen of Wands. And if you believe in yourself, there is nothing that you cannot do. Never underestimate your ability, because you've got it all. The third card is infinite vastness. You know what this card says, Tom? Stop playing it small. So you've got a lot of power in these cards, and you need to step up and go forward and, have a lot of confidence in yourself and just reach for the stars. That's what I have for you.
Okay, sorry, pulling out another deck. You never know. Okay. All right. So Tamer. Yes, we are planning to buy a house. Oh, perfect.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. So how I'm going to do it, I'm going to say what's the energy that the summer you're leaving the summer with here, and how about if I'm big
and big in yourself?
My turn. Yeah, because my cards are smaller anyway. So interesting image here. So we have a knight. And then we have this like clouds and the house up on the clouds. Maybe that's your my camera won't focus. But anyways, that is a house way up yonder, as they say here in the South. Okay. So here's what I'm seeing. So it looks like you've been doing the work on gathering all the information you need, and for to buy a new house. And I don't know if this is true, but it's like, have you felt like it's just been out of reach, so, and if it is just a little out of reach, be patient with the process, and keep planning. Make sure you're gathering and all the information that's needed, but also make sure you're reading all the fine print on everything you do. What I'm seeing in this cloud formation, and I don't think it was painted in, it's just, how you see pictures in the clouds. I'm seeing some sort of like a griffin. So the mythological creature griffin. I don't have a thing for that. But so we're looking at the I think the message there is make sure you're staying grounded in your purpose, but go ahead and that's going to sound stupid if I say it that way. You have hang on a second. How do I want to say this? The griffin is a winged creature. So I'm going to make it like the mythological hawk, whereas you are able to think from a higher place, a higher source to get your ducks in a row, so to speak, your planning. And I feel like what you're planning for is coming your way. There's just been a little bit of delay over the summer. So let me move forward to the autumn energy. So I have here, very interesting. So we have a small person here. We have someone up here. So what's interesting, I was kind of reading this as the Hierophant, visually, but this is actually the Justice card. So give me one moment here. Okay, so no matter what, moving forward, you have to be remember to stand tall in your like I said, I'm going to be lost for words tonight. Stand tall in your truth. Staying grounded in your truth, and you'll have people that'll try to here in the fall that may try to make you feel a little less than, and it's just because they're they're in a different space themselves and need to um, build themselves up. And this could also mean things that are from your past might still haunt you and make you feel a little less than. And I'm going to say, make sure that you are always walking with confidence. You know the strong person within you. You know who you are. And that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter what people have said in the past. And that's what I'm getting from here now is the past. You may have had somebody that, I'm not going to go into that. Just made you feel a little less than. But know that you are a strong person and you're very intelligent. But because of the way this card came up for me, you know how to gather that information and you know how to leave the information behind that won't serve you. And so I think in autumn you're going to have some sort of growth in your confidence and in your personal status within. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but and then I'm going to go with what's the energy in between the two, the transitional energy for you, and I got vanilla infused memories, enjoyment, relaxation, and ease. So this transitional energy, make sure you're enjoying the process. You're taking time out to nurture yourself and your personal needs. And aromatherapy is coming to mind with this card. So this transitional energy in between summer and fall, it's a time for you to reset and kind of like retrain your thoughts and energies, and make sure you're manifesting. Again, with this card, this is all about being a really good manifester. So make sure your thoughts and your words are always positive, and picture how you want your house to be, picture everything in it, and make sure you're doing everything to move forward for that. So I hope my ramble made some sort of sense there, Taylor. So I appreciate you letting us read for you.
Yes.
You're much stressed out by the process. Yeah, I can see. So let's see. Hi, Laurie. So definitely moving forward. Um, Enjoy the process and do a little soul searching in the in between there. So, all right. Oh, okay.
My daughter and son-in-law just built a house, and I tell you, it was so stressful. They finally have moved in, and it's glorious, but getting there was so difficult.
Right. Yeah. So I said enjoy the process. I meant to say be patient with the process because you do want to find what you're.
Because it's something that you work, you've worked a long time for. So,
Mhm. Yeah. And I don't know if you talked to your guides, Tamer, but better call me Tom. Okay. So it's Tomer. um, Yeah, so talk with your guides, ask for their help and assistance in finding the right home, going through all the loopholes with grace, and they're out there wanting to help you. So I'm trying to scroll for who was next because was it Ivana? I think it was Ivana.
Ivana, yeah.
Ivana,
Yeah.
and then all right. So
And then
Ivana,
Hen.
yeah. All right, Ivana.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Okay.
I do.
All right, let's go.
Here we
Okay, so the first card that I got was the what is this? The Seeker of Spells, upside down. And so this is that fire again. And I'm just gonna so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but upside down, it's it's maybe not doing this energy, right? And the same thing with this one too. This one also came upside down.
Mm.
Why? I don't know. I'm doing upside downs today, but I just
I
am.
know. Get your act together.
And what's that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm doing upside down, but I am. So this one is also spells or fire, and this is the seeker of fire. Okay, so we're going from, oh, sorry, it's child. So we're going from basically it would be like the knight of wands to the page of wands, and then the last thing is the queen of visions, which is the queen of cups. So I like this because um uh what we have in the sky right now, astrology wise, is that there, and the moon just entered into Scorpio, right? So we have the moon in Scorpio, water, and it's making this grand water trine between Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And so it's asking you to move away from the negative side of fire, which I'm sure you already know what that is, right? Maybe aggression, or maybe some anger, or some frustration or something, and moving towards the Queen of Cups. And you're definitely supported here with the astrology, and that's all the water of compassion, sensitivity, artistic, creative, nurturing, emotional intelligence, healing, devotion, caregiving, forgiveness, all of these types of things, right? These beautiful things. So that's the message that I have for you.
All right, Nancy.
Ivana, as the seasons change, I got three really lovely cards for you. The first one is the moon, and it says to take time for deep reflection is essential. And you know, it shows this person sitting up on the roof journaling in the moonlight, and I love that, because I think you know, nighttime is a good time to journal. We're getting ready for bed, and reflecting on what has happened during the day. And I think with the new season coming on, I feel like there's more time to do that. I don't know what it is about the autumn season, but I really embrace that. And I think that, you know, you're being asked to do that. The second card is you are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. And, you know, this can be worked out through journaling. You know, you may not even realize some of the things that you are meant to discover. And through inner reflection, you know, it may become very, very clear to you. The final card is it's time to move forward. And I love this because, you know, all three of these cards, it shows it to me, it shows nighttime. And I love the, oh, let's see, where is it? It's time to move forward, because it looks like she's in the stance of meditating, and it looks to me like she is just embracing everything that is coming her way. And I see you doing this, Ivana, and just look at that heart chakra. I mean, it is just glowing, and I love that for you. And it's an honor to read for you.
Okay. Hi, Ivana. Okay, so I'm pulling. What energy from the summer do you need to bring forward into autumn? And you know, this is a Ten of Pentacles, but I'm looking at this gentleman going, the the wisdom that you've gained over the summer and the knowledge, and it doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual. And being that this is the Pentacles, he's sitting on a log, and logs, in these rings are represent the years, and so it's almost like reflecting how far you've come over the years. And in setting this, there was this giant oak tree here, and those roots run so deep. There's like a lot of ancestral knowledge. Summer's not over, so there's still time to deep dive into some ancestry, and bring some of that ancestral knowledge with you moving forward. And during those transition times, don't we? Isn't we? Aren't we going into that phase where that veil thins so that we can communicate with our ancestors? And then also this could be just the wisdom from, I don't know, I'm kind of also getting the feeling it's like I don't know if your grandfather or if your father's crossed over, but them really assisting you in your life right now. And they had some real deep words of wisdom for you. So that's something to also carry through. So then I have for autumn energy, look at you. You've got the King of Wands here. So I know he might not look the prettiest, but just carry that energy of the king. Love this deck. This is a John Bauer deck. So this King of Wands, let me just check him out. He's just okay, I get like the king of the mountain kind of energy where people come to him for wisdom. And he's so generous with his wisdom and with his successes and stuff. This is just king is someone who's had some awesome ideas. So if you're working on something new for the that might come to fruition over the autumn for you, working on something new that has to do with inspirational wisdom or creative I can't quite focus on this right now, I apologize. Something creative, something new. I don't know if this is for your job, for your channel, for healing, but that's the energies. I'm even though this is wands, I'm getting a lot of earthy energies from this image here. And then so for your energy for the in-between, the transition of the seasons, we've got soft goddess era, gentle energy, heart healing, and support. So yet another card for you to do a lot of self-nurturing, self-healing. Focus on things that bring fond memories, just good vibrational energy to you. Think of yourself as a goddess and move forward in that kind of energy. So moving forward in beauty and grace within the transitional seasons here. Let's see. This is a newish deck, so I'm trying to figure out what's off in the distance here. Oh, it's a flower. Okay. These are really pretty flowers, and I think they're like daylilies. So I don't know if that means anything for you, daylilies. And they're also white, so the color of purity. And yeah, so I think this will be a really nice transitional energy for you this season, Ivana. So I hope those rainbows help in some way, speak to you in some way. Yeah, so hi, Erica. Welcome to the channel. I can put you on the list. Is how that works. So let me get over here to the live. And so, Ivana, thank you for letting us read for you tonight and sharing space. Where do I need? Okay, oh, okay, that's Erica. Okay.
And thank you for the feedback.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd love to know. Yes.
All right. So, okay. Oh, Father passed over and we are communicating all the time. Oh, love that. Nancy. Oh, I guess I could show these so everybody can see them. Getting many messages that my journey of preparing is over and it's time to move forward. Okay, the preparing is over. Okay, I get that.
And happy birthday, Jonathan.
I
Happy
know. I meant
birthday.
to ask you when your birthday was, Jonathan, when we were chatting the other day. Um, okay, let's see. Let's see. Catching up on chat real quick. Oh, yes, I really got that paternal energy of Anna from that man sitting in that log. And it's, I don't know if your father ever did that, so, just like go for walks and then just sit on a log and do a lot of contemplating. So, all right. So, and the create, yeah, I can't wait. I know you're working. You got to be working on something for your channel. So, um, okay. So I have Erica. Okay. So next is Jen. And then, yes, happy birthday, Jonathan. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. I hope this bout is short-lived and
Yes.
goodness sakes, dude, I don't know what to do with you anymore. All right, so we're going to read for Jen next. Give me a moment to get up her. And then after Jen, we have Diamond, Joyful Journey. So let me get this. And we have Sweet Morbidly Bear. So let me write. I'm going to put those in chat while everybody does their shuffling.
I'm ready.
Okay. On the ball. Awesome. Woohoo.
Okay. So this is for Jen. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Jen. By the way, I think I remember you were doing videos back in the day and you had some tarot stuff. Possibly it was you, but I remember watching you because I was a silent watcher. If it was you, I'm not
You
sure.
were a lurker.
I was. Okay. So, all right. So we've got the first thing we've got is the nine of challenges or the nine of swords. This is Mars in Gemini, um, procrastination, not procrastination, sorry, analysis paralysis. There's like, but what if, but what if, but what if? And then we have, um, what is this? The six of challenges. Again, another swords thing, which has to do with Mercury in Aquarius. So wanting to detach, but it's in reverse, right? So it's like saying, don't get detached because, um, while you're here and like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll just flitter around and but saying no, I'm not going to detach, right? And then the next one is what is this? This is Three of Boons, which is Mars in Capricorn, right? So now the thing is, we have a T square in the sky with the cardinal sign. So that just means that we have now Capricorn is cardinal, right? Um, but uh, Libra, the square, is tough and it's a challenge and it's a struggle with Libra, Aries, and Cancer right now, and it's going to go on until like November. Does not mean things can't get done, right? Because I mean, I'll be the first person to say that astrology is not the end all be all, right? We have more power than the cards or the astrology or whatever. It's going to take effort, right? We're going to be stubborn as a goat, right? To chew through a tin can. I don't know why I said that, but Mix it, being willing to mix it up and to take the action and not have that fixed idea, that constant mental loop, right? The mental loop, and just saying, all right, let's roll up our sleeves and let's do this. That's what I got for you.
All right, Miss Nancy, are you ready?
I love that, Farah. Jen, I got three really interesting cards for you. The first one is the card of excess, and it's talking about stress and overload and exhaustion. And I want you to look at this. It looks like you have the weight of the world on you. And with all that going on and not being able to sleep, I can understand how you feel awful. And plus, you're in the pain. The second card, I think, is very reassuring. It's the turning point, and it talks about the start of a new cycle and steady improvements. So I think that this is, something that is beginning to happen or is soon to be happening with you. And I love the third card for you, Jen. It is the card of faith, and it's the cloak of protection. And this is what it says. You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that you have been facing. You are safe now. Let go of the old and stop waiting for history to repeat itself, for you are in a new time in which you can create your own story and begin living it. If you feel you are stepping into the unknown, know that your angel is holding your hand, leading you on. And the activation is, I am safe and protected by my angels. And I love that for you.
All right. Okay, Jen, what do we have for you? Okay, so the energy that you need to pull from the summer moving forward into autumn. This is a unique looking world card. Okay, so I feel like yeah, there's a little bit of imbalance from the summer for you, but as the world card, has the world ends. Oh wait, was that a what? As the world turns. Oh, I'm trying to think of the soap opera, As the World Turns. Okay, so you know yourself that world card means it's the end of one journey and transitioning into the new journey. And this is fascinating how this okay, hang on here. Okay, it almost looks like her hair, it just gives me the impression of a pine cone, which is pineal gland is what I'm thinking. So maybe getting back to, I know you've not been on YouTube for a while, but maybe it's time to step back into your spiritual path here and doing some more, you might have a little bit of let's call it a second calling or second awakening or something like that. But anyway, so that's what I have for you for summer energy to bring forward is that, you have one journey ending and a new journey beginning. So, and then when we go to fall energy, here we have the, Knight of Cups. All right, so this is funny to me. Okay, sorry, there's just so much in this artwork. Actually, that's not one being, that's two beings. So how interesting is that? Okay, so I always likened the Knight of Cups card to be kind of like the knight in shining armor, the bringer of some romance or something. So maybe autumn time will bring you a little renewed romance or something with hubby. But there's more to this, so bear with me. It's almost like bear with me. So it's like this night is like searching on the horizon for something. He's, he's obviously getting the sun out of his eyes, but he's very focused on something. So I feel like in the fall, there's something that's going to catch your focus and might just bring a little more joy into your life. So hopefully that's something coming your way, because I would love that energy for you. And so during the transitional energy between summer and fall, we've got Fountain of Love. Ooh, oneness, unconditional bliss, and source energy. This might not only be renewing some romanticism with you and maybe hubby, but with you and your spirituality, Jen. And look at all that ocean water there. Ooh, maybe you're going to take a little holiday to the ocean and spend the day at the ocean. Okay, so I'm hearing cleansing water. Is there something you need to do using water as cleansing your aura? Or, this could be in your bathtub, it can be in the shower, but the ocean, something about the ocean is very healing for you to go near and maybe spend the day there, an afternoon there, or something like that. So, so I get a lot of romantic things here going to into the autumn for you. So that's what I have for you, Jen. And I don't know if you saw Jonathan's invite. He would love to have you on his channel. I would love to be there too, but it is Jonathan's channel. So, all right. So there we go for Jen. Let me, just easier to see it on my phone. That's why I do this. All right. So let me do a little catch up here. Because when I scroll on the bigger screen, it seems to mess with my eyes more than when I scroll on the little bitty screen. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so she was saying something about history repeating itself. Interesting. But I hope your nuclear, what was it? The nuclear, not ultrasound. What is it? I hope that works for you. I know. So we need to chat soon. We need to just chat soon and catch up. So, all right. So Heather had to go. Thanks for hanging out with us, Heather. And I really hate Garnet. What the fay? Thank you, Jonathan. Actually, Jonathan, I have an idea too, so I want to chat with you. So, but yeah, Jen says she would love to join you, Jonathan, and why wouldn't she? Okay, all right then. All right, catching up. So now we have. Let me get Jen unstarred. Did I do that already? Okay, I guess I already did it already. All right. All right, so next we have Diamond, and then we have Genful Journey and Jessica Lynn. So that's up in queue, and then I still have Sweetly Morbid Bear, I have Joyful Dolphin, Adelia, Kiba, and Erica. So you guys just hang in there. I'm going to be posting in queue 3 at a time, and that way we can, So, all right. Anybody ready for Garnet?
I'm ready.
I mean, Diamond. I just looked at Jen.
Garnet? Yes, you mean Diamond.
I know, Garnet. I just saw Garnet's.
Hey, Garnet.
I just saw his comment as I was saying Diamond.
Okay. Message from Spirit for my son. Has a lot of challenges going on for a while now. Please and thank you greatly. Okay, cool. All right. So for your son. Yeah. Okay. So there is the 9 of visions. Up but upside down. So this is usually the wish card or lots of lots of stuff. But in astrology, this would be the Jupiter in Pisces. Okay, so water, and there could be a lot, and because it's upside down, there's a lot of emotions here, right? Um, and maybe an excess amount of emotions. And then we have the Ace of Visions upside down as well. And so again with the emotions, now when it's transitioning from here to here, it's like, okay, let's simplify our emotions, right? Figure out if we're happy, sad, or mad, right? Because, and let's figure out why. So we're going to simplify our emotions and pinpoint our emotions. So bring it down to something that we can work with, one thing at a time. And then also here we've got the two of boons, which is the two of pentacles. But in astrology, it would be the Jupiter in Capricorn. Now remember, we've got an air, sorry, a water trine. Oh, there's a lot of water in the astrology for everybody until November 2nd. So this is kind of a message for everybody, but also your sun, is that we have to be careful with our emotions, right? Because it's going to be easy to go to the negative side of emotions or the positive side of emotions. Now, negative isn't bad. In a way, it just tells us what we need. So if we're angry, that means that it feels like maybe someone has crossed our boundaries. If we're sad, maybe we didn't get what we expected. And so there's a lot of work here psychologically that needs to be done. Yeah, that's what I've got. And so what I would say is that writing down the emotion, not like just free flow journaling, but just writing down the emotion and start to look at it from a third party person saying, okay, like what would you tell your best friend? You know, or what would you, or can we look at this objectively? Or, and then also it's important to say, is this absolutely true? Do we know that this is absolutely true? Like, oh, this person is a horrible person and this person is evil. Do we know absolutely that it's true? Or are we just making assumptions? So and there's like a whole bunch of other things mental health wise that you can do. And it always starts with taking a deep breath, not just one, but two or three, and trying to find some peace. And we don't want to make a decision based on an extreme emotion. Okay, that's all I got. I could talk on for a long time about this, but I'm gonna let the other ladies talk.
Oh, Nancy, you ready?
I am. Diamond. I have. Let's see. The first card that came out is a card of roots. And when I look at this and read it intuitively, see that this is a deep problem that your son has. And maybe some ancestral stuff is going on from the past. But I see that tree that's growing and flourishing. So I see hope there. The second card is lost but never alone, and I don't know. I feel like like he is on this path that he just doesn't feel secure. Maybe he can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but the light is there. And, even though he may feel lost, he is never alone. And if he can realize that, I know that, he has your amazing love to help him through whatever he's going through. The card that came out next was the card of the violet flame. Ooh, and it is surrender and release the past. And I feel like that card goes with this card, or the message of the card. It says, regarding your son, you have faced darkness head on, and now you are moving into a state of love. All the previous traumas, dramas, and limitations are being cleared from your energy. Stay focused on knowing that you wouldn't be who you are today if you hadn't surmounted the challenges you have experienced. In order to heal fully, let your love reach where it has never reached before. And the activation is, I am purified by the violet flame. I pulled one more card, and this came out, and it is the wheel. And it's a change of circumstances, a new cycle. And I see that as the light in this card. To me, they're very similar. And that's what I have for you. I would say that there is hope, and that he just needs a lot of love and understanding right now. Thank you.
Beautiful cards. So thank you, Carl, coming on in. Hello, and just popping in just to say hi and hitting that like button. So yes, I encourage everyone. It does help the channel to take a moment to hit the like button if you like our readings, and also leaving comments after the show also helps the channel grow. So yeah, so oops, we're too big now. So thank you for doing that, Carl. I appreciate you. So yeah. Okay. So gosh, wonderful readings, ladies. Okay. So now me. It's all about me. That's what I used to tell Kyle when he was little. He would say me, and I'm just like, it's me, all about me. And then he got to where he could speak a little bit, and he would say that, me, all about me. So, which reminds me of this card, our children, no matter how old they get, are just our little babies. They'll always be, yeah, just that. Like I said, Brendan just turned 23. Kyle's 26. He won't be 27 until March, but he's already reminding me that he's going to be 27. So. Anyway, so this is the summer energy diamond for him. This for him to bring forward. So what he needs to bring forward, I think this is saying what he needs to bring forward is more joyful things, things that brought him joy over the summer. Hopefully there was plenty over the summer, bringing him joy, bringing that energy into the fall. Finding your happy place is so important in healing, no matter if you're healing physically, mentally, emotionally. And this is all about him doing something these last days of summer that bring him joy. And it looks to me like he's enjoying a chocolate chip cookie. So if he enjoys baking cookies, bake him some cookies maybe. But the Fool card is all about journeys. So bringing this journey forward. It's also about, sometimes it's about taking risks. But this little this energy in this card isn't that. It's just bringing something that brings him joy forward into the fall, because as we were talking earlier, sometimes as fall hits, the sun setting much earlier, there those of us who kind of need the sun for our energy, for our healing, more than some that, like Nancy, who loves it when it gets dark sooner. I just feel like my day's done. And in a sense it's not. It's just that visual. And I feel like, and sometimes I literally sit, my day's done. I'm done. But anyways, so the fall energy. Okay, so I feel like fall energy, he's going to be working hard at something. So this could be twofold. First, it could be either a job or a hobby that he loves and enjoys, that maybe that's going to bring him some supplemental income, but he's got to work hard. He's very focused. And the other thing is healing energy. So he really has to do some work. If there is an issue with the health, he really needs to do the work. So we can't always rely on medicines, and sometimes they don't work. But he's got to think for the health. He's got to do research for the health. Things, possibly holistic. I'm not a doctor, and I can't say what, but yeah, but this is all about, the fall is going to be a time where he's got to put in some work. So, like I said, whether it's his health, whether it's a job, but more often than not, when the Eight of Coins comes, the job is actually something he enjoys doing. So I don't know if he's looking for a job or not, but that might be what this is. So let me look in here a little further. Yeah, this person's just forging on, and which reminds me, I've been watching Forge of Fire again. I love that show, Forge of Fire. I don't know if anybody else watches it, but
where do you watch it?
It's on, what channel is it on? I can't even remember. It's not AMZ. I'll find out, Farah, for you. It's on cable. It's on Dish Network, but it's probably on other networks too. But I just love watching them create wonderful things out of nothing. The process they go through. So here, Diamond, I have for him the transitional energy between summer and fall. So this is something that he really needs to focus on and bring forward with him. And this says vision, contemplating the future. So he really needs to do a little soul searching in the veil of summer and autumn. And this particular image is definitely saying he's got a particular guardian angel that is watching over him right now. And this angel is like, he's an ancient being, because he's a dragon, so obviously ancient being. But he's also there as a reminder that to your son, that he can forge through anything, and he's got this magical energy within him that he's suppressing right now, and he needs to reach in deep and bring that light out, and that will also help him move forward. So a lot of so that's what I have for him, Diamond, and I hope those messages spoke to you, helped out in some way. Let me do that. So, okay. All right. Yeah, something joyful that doesn't take his energy. He is born needing meds of life. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I hate to hear that. Let's see. Oh, bye, Jen. Let's chat soon. We'll have to figure out a time over the weekend sometime. So what is this? Uh, okay. Jonathan says, well, okay, or he doesn't. Okay. Have you seen Blown Away? It's so. Oh, I think I saw just a little snippet of that one time. Um, that's funny. So okay, so yes, he definitely has a guardian angel with him because he's. I feel like he's come a long way, longer than maybe he would have if he was just doing life by himself. So, and dragons are fierce. They're very protective, and this particular one was white. So there's a lot of purity in your son's soul that that this dragon is encouraging him to move forward with. So thank you for letting us read for you, Diamond. Okay, am I caught up? So Jen's go off with hubby. Uh, hang on. All right, what's this? Thank you guys for reminding me about the light, but unusually I hit it. So I went out and hit it and came back in. Hit the light. Oh, the like button. Okay. Oh, that's funny. All right. All right. So, how are we all doing, ladies?
I'm Peachy Keen.
Peachy. Okay. So, we have Joyful and we have Jessica. And then we have Joyful Dolphin.
Okay.
Then we have Sweetly Morbid Bear still up in queue. Odelia Kiba's here and Erica's here. So I will put in queue who's up next then. So let's read for Jenful here.
Okay.
All
right. So here we go.
Yes, here we go.
All right. So by the way, can I just tell you that this card, okay, I'm going to put it up right. This is the Two of Wands. This is my card. I can't stand this card.
Oh, why?
Because it tells you absolutely, you just basically are just in the, in the regular Rider-Waite, you're just sitting there on the castle, and the Two of Wands, the guy's on the castle perch.
Yeah.
And he's doing nothing. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Anyway, sorry. Side note.
Oh,
okay. Two of Wands. This is this Sun in Aries? No. This is Mars in Aries. Okay. So this is Mars in Aries. And this is potential, right? But it's upside down. So we're moving away from the non-material potential, right? And we're moving towards this lovely Nine of Challenges again, which is the Nine of Swords, or the you can see, where is it? The little dude right there is hiding in the forest. And this is Jupiter in Pisces. So lots of feeling, almost too much feeling, right? And too much sensitivity. And then we move. Now, I love this card. I love that this one came last. This one is the Five of Spells, which is Saturn in Leo. And I love that because if you can see this guy, he's got the frogs and he's got wands, and it's almost like playtime. And if you think about Leo, Leo is a performer, right? Confidence, and it's not it's very active, and there's a performing quality to it. It's games, it's play, but there's a responsibility there to do this, and to to act as if, you know, act as if you are the winner, act as if you are the warrior, the fighter, the lion. um so yeah, that's, so it's moving away from the potential and the all of the sensitivity, and go, all right, I am, and by the way, I could say this to myself anyway, this is, you know, the lion, the performer, the actor, the acting as if, and responsibility to do so. All right, I'm gonna let the other ladies talk.
That middle card, yeah, from my point of view, it looks like the eye of a dragon.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm? Can you see what I'm seeing?
I see an eye. Yeah. From far
And the
away.
teeth, yeah, and then the teeth down at the bottom to
Yeah,
the
from
left.
far away. Yeah, I see that.
That's funny. So, I just want to welcome back little Miss Sharon, who's also in Australia. So, thank you for popping in Sunday morning. All right, Nancy.
Joyful, I have 3 cards for you. The first card is a card of community, and you know, when I saw this card and it came up for you, I thought about, you know, how wonderful it is for you to be in this community, and how much we all care for you. And but it's more than that. It is reaching out. You see how the branches are reaching out and helping one another. I think that there is something that you need to do. If there is someone that is close to you, or that you come in contact with, that just needs a positive word or needs a hug, that it's very important for you to do this. The second card it's the cosmic net of reflection, and it says we are a reflection of one another. When we illuminate, we bounce light from our soul to another. And I see these 2 cards as going together. You know, there's something very important. There's a life that you need to touch. And the final card is the card that says go within. And, you know, it's very, very important for us to replenish ourselves, to take time for ourselves, especially, you know, in this time of the year as the seasons change. And I just see the importance of your light, Jen. I just I don't know, there's just something very important that you're meant to do. Being a light for someone, or more than one, maybe. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Okay. All right. So I just put in Q. So we're reading for Joyful Journey, right?
Yes.
I got lost. All right, Jennifer. All right, my dear. The summer energy that you need to pull forward into the fall. You've got the King of Wands, and in this particular deck, she has both male and female kings. And why not? So there's something that you embody, that leadership energy within you, and that red is just a fiery. Well, of course, it's a King of Wands. Okay, so King of Wands embody the grand ideas. They follow their passions, and so if you haven't been doing that because you've hit some sort of stagnation in the summer, And hopefully you haven't. But if you have, this is asking you to embody that passionate fire energy within you and go forward, because your fall energy looks really good, and I'll get into that in a second there. Um, but this particular King of Wands, it's like she's carrying a magic wand. So this is a call to you to maybe pull out that magic energy that you have within you. And if you don't know you have it, you do. And your guides are asking you to pull that out, because it's one of those things like magic is your birthright. And you can use that to follow your passions, help you with your manifestations. And this looks like she's like a peony. Looks like a peony flower. So I don't know if that means anything to you. Um, oh my gosh, I got Princess Leia here too out of there. It'll show you why. Oh, so calling Obi-Wan Kenobi, only he can help. um, so she had the Force within her. She's Jedi material, so you are Jedi. So, but anyways, this is asking you to call upon and draw out that magical light that's within you to move forward into the fall with beauty and grace. The fall energy I have here is Four of Wands energies, and this is a very unique image. So give me a second. Most of the time, Four of Wands are the four stakes, and something to celebrate. So there is something to celebrate for you coming in the fall. And it looks like possibly a new journey, because these two individuals are just full force. That horse is just is riding with a purpose. So I don't know what you might have planned, but this is like a go for you to move forward with your plans of, let's say, kind of like stability, your maybe your home. But anyways, there's something to celebrate for you coming into the fall. Oh, what a pretty card. Okay, so your transitional energy between the two, we have crystal clear channel. Oh, a bridge. Portals are opening. Okay, so wow. So maybe I was right as far as you connecting with some spiritual aspect in your life. And but look at all the animals around her. So you might need to go into nature, do some grounding and connecting with source energy. And I wouldn't be surprised if you might see like two deer off in the distance. And if you do, that's like your confirmation there. We have two swans here in this picture. Swans mate for life, and it's also the energy of moving forward in beauty and grace. And what else do we have? And we got a lot of oh, there's three deer. Oh dear, there's three deer. So she sees three deer. It's almost like a mama and two babies. That's just confirmation that your spirit guides are working with you. And looks like she is in a pond. So there might be some spiritual cleansing to be done here. You know, putting your feet in water, grounding, and asking for your vibrational energy to be cleansed might be something that you want to look into. And it can be done in a bathtub too. But I really feel like you need to go out into nature sometime in the transitioning between summer and fall, and just be still. Listen to the sounds of Mother Nature, and let it just embody like almost goddess energy within you. So that's what I have for you, Genful. That's what I have for you today. Thank you for letting us read for you tonight. Goodness. So let me go over here. A new journey. Oh, you're looking for a new job. Wow. So maybe that's what that horse is riding towards, because it is about security and stability. So that's wonderful. Jonathan, aloha, mahalo, all that Hawaii, Hawaiian language. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us, Jonathan. And then Ange is here. Hi, Ange. I didn't see you sneak in. Love it. Okay. Okay, so next we have Jessica Lynn. Then we have Joyful Dolphin. So I'm doing a roll call. I want to make sure everybody's here. Sweetly Morbid Bear, if you're still here, say hi. So Jessica's here. And then we have Kiba and Odelia and Erica. So we're moving right along. All right. You ready?
I'm ready. Okay. So, so the first card that I got is the where are we? Okay. The Three of Wands, or the Three of Spells. So this is the Sun in Aries, the I am, that the beginning of the beginning of the beginning, because that's Aries, that's the sun, that's the sunrise, right? And then we have this is, what is this? The Five of Visions, or the Five of Cups. And in astrology, this is Mars in Scorpio. So, this is a letting go, and it's reversed here too. So it's a letting go. It's a letting go of something. So, may have wanted to put something out there, but it's letting go of something and moving on from it and letting it work through you and transform you and rise above it, right? And then we get, this is interesting, and then we get the Two of what is this? Two of Boons, or the Two of Pentacles. In astrology, that is the Jupiter in Capricorn again. So this feels very much of sitting in oh, where am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. This feels very much sitting in the I am, the meditation, the restfulness, the peace of um you know I can let myself be, because again, we're human beings, not human doings, right? First and foremost.
Love that.
So, yeah, human beings, not human doings. So, yeah, I'll turn it over to the other ladies.
Oh, wait, what happened?
I think that's interesting. What you just said about being. Because the cards, all my cards for you, Jessica Lynn, the first card is the Hermit, and how you need to step away and go within, meditate, listen, and let your light get brighter. The second card is the card of keeping still, and it's about meditation and self-renewal. So, and then the third card is being present. And I think with what Farah said, that this is, a very strong message from your guides. We all need to take time for ourselves spiritually. It's very, very important as we progress. And I think that your guides are reminding you how important it is. And I love that for you, Jessica, because it's an adventure. And it's a time of growth and deeper understanding of who you are and what you are meant to do. And that's what I have for you.
Beautiful messages, my friends. Beautiful messages. Okay. All right. Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Okay. So your summer energy to pull forward into the fall, I have temperance here. So temperance is all about balancing energies. It's about, for me, it's about staying grounded while connecting with source energy. Let's see, we have 2 doves here. So I feel like you have two guides that are around you right now. And these 2 guides are of your ancestry. So loved ones who've crossed over. That's what the white doves mean for me. And so it's almost like let's balance our 3D world with connecting with the spiritual realm as well. Let me look into this. It's a really pretty picture. Did I show you? As I'm reading, sometimes I forget to show. So it's also, I feel like they're saying, walk through life in beauty and grace. You know, put on that pretty dress and make yourself feel good. You are a beautiful soul, and I think that beautiful soul has been hidden away, and it's being asked to be brought forward. Because you have such beautiful energy within you, and it's like it's been hiding too long. So it's time for you to take that beautiful energy and move forward with it. This picture also has a lot of, it looks like she's, well, I got to go with what I see. Koi fish. So that's talking about prosperity and going with the flow of, life has cycles, and we just have to, as Temperance said, maintaining the balance within these cycles. And whenever we're going through a cycle where we're feeling a little less than, or it's a lower energy, this is the time for you to really dig deep and pull your light out and raise your vibrational energy. And you can do that just by asking and intending for your vibration. Before I go on live, before I start my day, I always say I ask and intend for my vibrational energy to be raised high and happy. And sometimes I'm so darn tired, but as soon as I say that, and I picture this white light swirling around from my feet all the way up and out. And so it really does switch up my energy and help me navigate through the day better. So I have that for your summer energy moving forward. Your fall energy, okay. Your fall energy says that you are going to be slaying some dragons. So whatever has been blocking you, whether it's people, places, or things, you have the ability to slay those dragons. And you do it by the wisdom and the knowledge that you're bringing forward into the fall energy. And I'll tell you why I say that in a minute when we go through the transitional veil. So when you get in touch with your guides, ask them to assist you in choosing the right words, standing up for yourself respectfully. And so whatever it is that you feel like has been blocking you, you are going to be slaying that dragon over this fall. So the 2 cards stuck together. So I'm going to read them both for your transitional phase between, I'm going to say the veil between fall and summer. You have crystalline blessings, activation, rainbow energy, awaken. So yeah, so you have an awakening going to be happening, possibly as this veil is thinning. I feel like as seasons change, the veil might thin there as well, not only at Halloween. I think veils happen in between seasonal change. And this one is deepen your faith, divine pool, trust and surrender. So trust in the process. This is interesting. This is all in Egypt. So does that have a calling to you? Egyptian energy, or maybe a past life? You've got Egyptian ancestors or something. This is asking you to really connect, take time to connect. And is she working on the Sphinx? I can never say that. We have a gas station here called Sphinx, and I always am like, am I even saying that right? So I'm going to say this is also a call to show gratitude to your ancestors and possibly try to connect with them. And I sometimes in my meditation will ask for the ancestral wisdom and knowledge to be brought forth for me to use in my life today. So there we are, Jessica. I hope those messages spoke to you tonight. And thank you for letting us read for you. Good to see you back in chat. Ladies, how are we doing?
Good.
All right. Okay. All right. Let me just catch up. And we have a Bob Robert here. So welcome. And Erica popped in. Welcome. And
I love the name Bob, by the way. I had a best friend in high school named Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had an Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
Hi,
It's
Uncle
a good
Bobby.
name.
Oh, Sweet Morbidly Bear is back. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have Joyful Dolphin is next. And yeah, so are you ready for her, Farah?
I am. Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. So the first card that I got is, what is this? My short-term memory is gone.
Lately, my short-term memory has short-term memory, so I can.
Okay, this is the Six of Challenges, or the Six of Swords. And in astrology, this is Mercury in Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed sign, right? The thinking, fixed thinking. Anybody who knows an Aquarius knows that they are stubborn and they always want to have the last word and have the answer. They think they have the answer for everything. That's just a stereotype. Not every Aquarius is like that. And then the second is the Two of Challenges, or the Two of Swords, which is in astrology, this is Moon in Libra. Now, in astrology right now, for everybody, we have the South Node in Libra. So there is a comfort, but there's also an asking to let go of some sort of relationship for everybody. Or yeah. And then we also have the Ace of Cups. And so this is love, right? But this could also be Pisces. Because it's water, it is Pisces, it is, or Cancer or Scorpio. Now, joyful journey, it feels like there is, the choice is made, right? The choice has been made. This one, the choice has already been made, and you know the answer. There is some love, some concept of love that you have that you are letting go of. But I want you to take a real close look at this Ace of Cups. In the upright position, here she is, the swan. But in her reflection, when she looks at herself, there is a necklace. So who's wearing the necklace? Herself. In her reflection, when she looks at herself, she's wearing the necklace. That means she is adorned and precious.
I love that card.
That's beautiful.
So I'm going to let Nancy continue on.
Okay, Nancy, continue on.
Okay. Joyful Dolphin, you wanted to know about your destiny, right? I think I saw that earlier in the chat. I love that card that Farah had. That's just absolutely gorgeous. The first card that I got for you is that your life plan is unfolding as it should. And I want you to look at this. It's a being of light. See the different lights all around. I see this as you. And you are radiating light. And you can radiate more light if you want to. You have to seek it. That's part, your destiny doesn't always just come to you. Sometimes you have to put in the work. And one of the cards that I got for you is very powerful. It's amplified power. And it says your energy is being amplified. You hold the power of the ascended masters. Now, this is huge. They have so much power, and it is available to you if you open yourself to it and you seek it. Because you don't just drop it in your lap. You have to do the work, through meditation, through going within and finding your true self, who you truly are, that inner child that lives there, your authentic self, and then open yourself up to hearing the divine masters as they, they're around you and they're waiting to communicate with you. And I think what your destiny is to carry the torch for others to see and wake up the world. Now, wake up the world. Now, how can we do that? I'd say one person at a time. And what I see when I look at this card, I see you carrying the light. And above you, I see your guides, the ascended masters, and your angels giving you the strength and the encouragement to do it. And it's like I've said before, in a day, you may be the only light someone sees. And so it's very important on our spiritual path as light workers to be that light, and be that light to the people that really need it, the unlovely, difficult. And that is a challenge, but you're up to the challenge. And that's what I have for you.
Sorry, I'm going to my book of animal energies here because something came up and I wanted to review that. Okay. All right, Joyful Dolphin. Thank you. All right, here we go. Hey there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is still do the kind of transitional thing for you because I feel like that's important information on our journeys. So I have here in this image of the summer. You and let me know if I'm not correct on this, but in the summer there was something that either held you back or someone who held you back, or and this person or situation was kind of, let's just say for lack of term, because what I'm looking in here is I don't want to use that term. Needing to be fixed. But what you need to move forward with is sometimes we have to leave situations or people that aren't on our same path anymore. And this is about you. You're wearing red here. So that's red, is that you have a fiery passion that you need to follow. And we have this white flower here. So white is purity. So you kind of have almost like a divine path here, that you have to leave some people behind or some situations behind. You can still hold them as, let's say, friends if you so choose, but just know that not all of our people we walk on our path stay on our same paths. And so the energy for you to carry from the summer moving forward is that which is following your path. And so if you're questioning your purpose, let me see what's coming up here. Fall energy. This is the cutest thing. This is like Rapunzel almost. But this is actually the Hanged Man or the Hanged One. So I'm going to read this in two ways. One is that you need to take some time to yourself to gain a different perspective on your path and your journey. And in doing so, you will be led or drawn to people of your same vibrational energy. And so there's a connection here. And there, of course, it also might mean that you meet someone here in fall, and they just adore you. In this picture, I'm just seeing that they just adore you. And but you're hiding up in the tree. So sometimes we need to take that time away for healing or introspection, especially if we're going through any sort of awakening or wanting to know about our path and our purpose. We need to take some time up and away from people, because we can't fully grow in our spiritual journeys and our spiritual path if we're always around other people, because their energies have influence on our energies if we're not cleansing those energies regularly away from us. So so your fall looks like your fall is about introspection and looking at things in new lenses, so to speak. So your transitional energy between the two, this says fountain of love, oneness, unconditional bliss, and source energy. So this is about you learning to love yourself and making yourself a priority, and you becoming one with source energy, if that makes sense to you. If not, it's kind of like meditating every day, connecting with your guides, connecting to source energy. And this is something I ask for on the daily basis. I ask and intend to be grounded with Mother Earth. And then I also ask and intend to be connected with source energy. And in doing so, it's a clear channel to your guides. So it looks like part of your purpose is a divine path here. Healing waters, again, I've pulled this card before, but I'm reading it slightly differently, but definitely about healing waters. So it's like you need to cleanse your chakras, your aura, and I just got this, drink more water. I didn't get that on the last person, but it's like you need to drink more water. And in doing so, when we're on a divine path, and I don't always practice what I preach, but I do preach what I need to practice. Drinking more water really helps with your spiritual clarity, the clear channels and stuff like that. So because you're asking about your purpose, I also pulled from a different deck. It says grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. So when you take some time to do some introspection, it really gives you more clarity on your future, on your path. And this is about living each and every day in an energy of gratitude. So even when things are really difficult, we have to pick out the things that we are very grateful for, because it's not all bad. And then once we focus on the things that bring us joy, that bring us light, who we are, we just seem to navigate through the life's challenges even with a little more ease. And in this image is two herons. And so I'm going to go to my little handy dandy energy book here of animal energy. Where'd my herons go? There they are. Okay. All right. Okay, this makes sense too. Okay, so the energy of the herons represent patience and introspection and watchfulness. So and solitude. So that makes sense. This fall, at least the beginning of the fall, taking time alone to find balance, and then you can step forward confidently towards your purpose. And patience will bring you reward. So it's about being a showing patience through the process. Believe in divine timing, and yeah. So you have it within you to have a divine path, but you have to do a little introspection first, a little work. So, joyful dolphin. I hope those ramblings made sense to you. It was helpful in some way. But thank you for letting us read for you tonight. I appreciate you coming in. So, all right, let me catch up a little bit. Father God does that for me. Yep. Yeah, source energy. Source energy is that like God energy. The creator energy is what I like to say. Creator energy. So, all right. Okay. Who is next? Okay.
Fun Boy wanted to know if the readings were still open.
Fun Boy, you always come at the end. We need to schedule something.
I just yawned.
I know. So sorry, Fun Boy. We can't take any more questions tonight. We have been on 2 hours, and we still have 5 people to go, or 6 people to go. So, Fun Boy, try to watch. Hit that notification bell and just visit the page once in a while, and then you'll know when we're on next. And hopefully, I don't know where you are in the world, and maybe there's a big time difference. So let me know, and we'll try to figure something out for next time. All right. So I want to read for Kiba, Sweetly Morbid Bear, and Odelia. So Kiba is next. I forgot to put in order, didn't I? Who we're doing next. Okay, so I'm going to put it in queue now. That Kiba, if you're still here, say hello. She's here.
Did she want a general reading? Oh, let's see.
Love to know.
Okay.
I'm going to buy her this month.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean? I would love to know. Get a buyer this month.
Okay. Yeah, Kiba, can you are you selling your home? Or company? All right. Okay, selling 2 homes. My goodness.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. Let's see. Let me pull on a different deck for that one.
Okay, so I am. Here we go. I am actually All right, here's the thing. So let's just do this nice and quick. All right, one. Where did I lose my train of focus? I did. Okay. Honestly, I'm getting a strong yes. Wait, what am I what's happening? One, no, let's do this in the proper order. This comes first. I'm doing this backwards in the camera. This comes first, this comes next, and that comes next. Okay, so honestly, I'm getting a strong yes. Why? Because this card, which is the Seven of Boons, is upside down. Seven of Pentacles, right? You remember Seven of Pentacles is patience and waiting, right? But it's upside down. So, and that is a Taurus card. It's a Saturn in Taurus. And it feels like you've been waiting a while. And then in the middle, we have this is who are you? Five of Challenges. Or Mercury. By the way, this guy is probably the biggest guy in the deck. Look, he's holding a tree as a stick. He's literally holding a tree as a stick. And the face kind of gives me Aquarius vibes. Anyway, so, and then finally we have, this is the Green Mother, or again, Empress, which is Taurus. So we have two Taurus cards. And so Taurus rules home. Well, not Taurus doesn't always rule home, but it technically Cancer rules home. But Taurus has to do with all of the things that are foundational to us. Um, all of our basic needs, right? So home shelter is a basic needs. So if I'm going to say yes, you are going to sell at least one of your homes, two of your homes. I'm not quite sure. And here's the other thing too. As far as what is happening in the sky right now, this Uranus, which is change, is in Taurus right now. So yeah, things have to change. Things are changing. So that's what I'm getting. All right, I'm gonna pass it on to the next ladies.
Okay. Oh, that didn't work. It's still not working. What? There we go.
I think I got a yes too for you, Kiba. I'm not sure about two of them, but I think the first card that came out is the Sun. And you know, look, in one hand there is fire. Look at the hourglass that's down there, showing that maybe it's time for this to happen. And it almost looks like this angel is holding a contract in its right hand. Let's see. Yes, right hand. So that to me seems like a yes. The second card is the Emperor. And it says structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role. So that looks like you're getting everything in order so that this can come to pass and there won't be any glitches. And the final card is the card of joy. And so I would say that's a big yes.
Oh, wow, having to sell two homes. I see why this one card here. Okay. All right. So what I did was break it up. House number one, house number two. So house number one, I feel like is the one you really want to sell first anyway, a type of thing. And I got, what a celebration card. So yeah, this is the Four of Wands. And, this is, celebration. So that's going to be a yes right there. The second house, I feel like might be a little, um, it's a process to go through selling one home, let alone two. So, but what this card represents, this is the 10 of Wands, which is about carrying your burdens. But what I love about in this deck, this is the burdens aren't as heavy as you think they are. It's just because you're in this image, they're just seeing the reflection in the mirror, making it look twice as heavy as they are. But also, this person isn't being weighed down on the ground. This person is in a energy of ascending. So I feel like there's some things to work through, but you will be able to do it. It won't be as hard as you thought it was. So there might be a delay for some reason, but it won't be a long delay. It'll be like I said, it won't be as hard as you thought it would be, or maybe the buyer needs to work through something real quick to um, tie up loose ends with something, or pay something off first and then buy it. So that's kind of the energy I feel. And then so I pulled another card, said what is the results of this, and I got the queen. Ow. I got an ow. I got this beautiful queen of, oh my gosh, this is the Queen of Swords. I love this two white ravens here. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of divine intervention flying in to help you through all this stuff. But she's a successful woman. Queens are all about setting up their space, their sacred space. So I feel like they're also the sort of knowledge here. So make sure you're just looking at the fine prints of everything, and yeah, so that looks good. And then I went ahead and pulled a card for the transitional energies for you from summer to fall, and I got butterfly musings, comfort, positivity, and spiritual growth, which kind of makes, can you see that? Okay. Kind of makes sense with this having two white ravens here, part of your spiritual growth. So selling the homes aside, Kiva, I think you're going to have a little bit of a acceleration, let me say, in your spiritual growth. Let me look all over here. It's a pretty card. So yeah, there's a lot of like butterfly energy in here. So the butterfly is transformational energy. So yes, so I think all looks positive for you in this. And like I said, this house number 2 might have a little bit of a delay, but it'll all work out. So there we go, Kiva. I hope that helps you and give you some inspirational energy there. All right. Okay. I'm doing a roll call. Sweetly Morbid Bear, I know you keep having to step away, but are you here? Other home is paid off, and first home has a mortgage. Okay, so interesting. So, all right, Sweetly Morbid Bear is here, and would like to know if you will be moving this year or next year. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Well. Can I tell you? Here's the thing. Let me just give you a bit of astrology for everybody. I've said it before, but it's important to repeat and to remember. Next year, we have all of the slow moving planets, moving signs. Neptune, which moves like every 18 years, is moving signs. Jupiter moves once a year, is moving signs next year. Saturn, which moves like I don't know, something let's say 5 years, I don't know, something like that, moves is so all of these slow moving planets are all moving together next year. So I'm expecting everything to look a lot different next year. Um, and let's see. Oh, Uranus. Let's see. How many? Jupiter, literally all of them. Jupiter, um, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Four of them. All four of them will move next year. So things have got to look a lot different next year. Now, it depends on your birth chart and all the things. But let's look at the cards. So we've got the what is this? This is the Seven of Spells. So this is Mars. This is the, defending your position, but it's also Mars in Leo. Now, the thing, oh geez, sorry, text message. Um, I'm on my phone. Okay. The thing is that this is like, a Leo is the performer, right? Up on stage and all of the things and taking action. And when no, I'm getting off track. Sorry. Okay. Then we have this one is the moonlight or the moon, and this is the Pisces card, right? And so if you look at the rabbits real closely, oh, wrong card. If you look at the rabbits real closely, you can see that they're being inspired by these little swirly lights. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but yeah, they're definitely being inspired. They're like looking at all the different things. And then we also have this one, which is the uh sorry. Sorry. I don't know if you heard that or not. Okay. Then we also have this is the um Ace of Challenges, Ace of Swords, right? So definitely a new idea. So what does all of this mean? For me, this is saying that, you know, you are holding on to your creativity, create your keeping your creativity in mind, being inspired. There's an inspiration connecting to the higher source, and a new idea will pop up that will show you the way and will give you that. You can see the bird is holding an arrow and will say, here's your arrow, take the arrow and shoot your, aim for the target. Does that mean, is it this year or next year? um Truth be told, I'm going to say, because these, as of right now, the slow moving planets are all in retrograde. Jupiter retrograde, Uranus retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde. I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen this year, but it's gonna happen next year. So I'm gonna pass it on to Nancy.
I'm having issues.
Me too. Bear, I have three cards for you. The first one is, well, it's a picture of a cuckoo, but it says important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions that if you know it's right for you. The second card is sea turtle energy, and it says patience is the key. So this card seems to me saying that it's going to be a while. So I would say next year, like what Farah said. But the third card is a card of manifestation, and I would say for you to do your spiritual work in manifesting that you are going to move next year. It was next year, wasn't it? Or was it? Well, it's going to have whatever. I can't remember.
She asked if it was going to be this year or next year.
Okay, I think it'll be next year, but you have to manifest it. I mean, see this happening, and don't doubt it, because when you put doubt out into the universe, that's what you get back, you know. And so be positive about it, and be positive and be patient. That's what I got for you.
Perfect. All right, sunshine. Okay, so my first card I pulled, as I was asking about, would it be this year? And so it looks like there's some work you need to be doing first. This card is about working as a community for the common good. I don't know. So I feel like there's some work you need to do to prepare for the move, and that way, if it does happen, it's not such hard work. Looks like you might be getting help from other sources here as you're trying to save up or make that move, figure out where you want to move to. It's just you have people working with you. So whether it's friends, family, a community thing, this is just a nice positive card. So I asked, okay, the energy about moving for next year, and I've got this card, which is dreaming. So this is about manifesting. So as you're working towards this, keep manifesting the house that you really want to be living in. Imagine yourself there. Imagine what your kitchen looks like, to the smallest detail of making sure it has like a dishwasher, a pantry, the knobs on it. Do you want a beautiful big window in front of your kitchen sink looking out on a garden? Really, truly imagine every detail. So that'll bring that closer to you. And then for fun, entertainment purposes, I have this fun deck. It's called Timing Oracle. So it's a deck that has all these tins, these tin pictures and stuff, but they'll put a saying to it. And I was getting some funny cards that would say midnight or, anyways, this says unknown. So it's unknown if it's going to be this year or next year. This is till death do us part. That's funny. So it's almost like when you are absolutely ready and you're done with your old house, you're done with I don't know if you're wanting to move cities, states. There's some unfinished business that needs to be taken care of before the universe will let it all happen, kind of thing. But in the meantime, be patient through the process. Connect with your guides. Ask them to lead you to that perfect home. Ask them to help you finish the unfinished business. Cross all your T's, dot your I's, tie. I just feel like a lot of tying of loose ends. Okay, that makes sense. It's unknown, and it might even be like at the in between, another 6-7 months. What's this say? 6. I have a 6 here. Could be in 6 months. But yeah, so make sure you have everything in order, all loose ties taken care of, unfinished business taken care of, and but keep manifesting what you want, and it will happen. It will happen. So, but keep coming in. Keep us what updated. That's what I was looking for. Keep us updated on that. So, and like I said, I don't know. Let me see if you your last house you manifested and what. I can also put these up so everybody can read them. That's me. Okay. last house, you manifested what you wanted, but it was mold-ridden home. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah. So yeah, so that's another detail that we don't think about, you know. May
Yeah.
that house be healthy and whole, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is so validating, she says. I'll look at places and then think that no, that's not what I want and I'm trying to manifest. You're trying to move out of state or so you want to move, but at the same time your mom can't live alone. Oh, so you're living with your mom and you want to move out. Okay, that's interesting. 6 or 7 months would allow you. There we go. There's a delay between my finger and the internet. Um, yeah. Oh, perfect. So you're going. Yes. Make sure you're finished with all that stuff. So it's awful. It's a burden or harder on you to have to try to finish up some schooling and stuff when you're trying to find a new home or a new place to live and um, yeah, and then you'll know when the time is right. So perfect. So yeah, keep us apprised. Thank you for letting us read for you tonight. All right, Odelia. So we have Adelia, Erica, and Bob. Are we good for 3 more? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Odelia. All right, Odelia. Did you want just a general, or do you have a question? Um, So I got to meet Fatima and Adelia about a month or so ago. So it was nice chatting with them, do some readings. So, and Erica's here, perfect. So
Did
Adelia is
Erica
here.
have a specific question? I know that Bob did.
Okay, it says, where do I need to place my focus for myself and family? That's for Erica.
Okay.
Odelia doesn't general. Oh, she wants a general. Okay, so general reading for Odelia. So are you
Okay.
ready?
Yeah. Okay. So love this card. So we've got the Hermit, the little badger there and his little thing. This is Virgo energy. Um, and by the way, we are going to have Mercury in its home sign of Virgo coming up this coming week, and it'll stay there for a while. So that's strong Virgo energy, very strong. And then we have this is why does this keep card this card Nine of Challenges is showing up again and again and again and again, but at least it's showing up in the reverse.
Yeah.
So maybe it's because we have a lot of water in the chart right now. Um, and so this is, yeah, because Pisces is big water, and this is Jupiter in Pisces. So, but what am I trying to say? So there could, this could be a Virgo or something, but it could also have, oh, of course, you're a Virgo moon and a Virgo rising. And then there could be a lot of feel like a lot of well, okay, now that I know you're a Virgo rising, that means that Mercury has been sitting in your subconscious for a while, and your mental health and your sleep, which it's the self of house of self undoing, which kind of sucks. But like I said, it's moving out of that house for you, and it's moving uh, into your first house. And so when it moves into your first house, that's nice. It's going to be you'll feel much more strategic. You can take care of the details. You can feel more productive, you know, which is awesome. And um And then we also have here, which is, oh, let's try it this way. Okay. This is the hope, or yeah, the star card, but upside down. This is Aquarius card. I'm looking at all of this stuff as astrology, right? So that, yeah, this is the star, the Aquarius card. Now remember, we we don't have Pluto in Aquarius right now. This is our last Pluto. This is the last time we will have Pluto in Capricorn. We've had Pluto in a Capricorn for how long? We've had it for over 200 years. That's insane, right? No, I take that back. I take that back. We've had Pluto in Capricorn for about 10 to 20 years. Sorry. It takes 200 years to go around the circle. Anyway, so yeah, but point being, we'll never see Pluto in Capricorn again. And Aquarius, this type of stuff, we're not seeing it right now. Next year, we will see it. So this is going back to that Virgo energy of, you know, oh, that's so interesting. With your moon, I have my moon and my rising at the same place too. And so you're gonna feel comfortable with oh, okay. Oh, 17 is your birth number. Oh, interesting. Okay. So numerology wise, that 1 and 7 is 8, and we are in the year of 8, which is strength. And so for your birth chart, so it's hope. You know what I like about Virgos? Virgos are very capable of finding practical solutions. Um, and so that's you. You are, and your birthday is coming. If it hasn't come up, it's coming up. So happy birthday to you as well. Um, so yeah, capable of finding practical solutions. Uh, and what else can I tell you? Um, just hold on to this Virgo nature, but as far as the other two, don't let the water, because there's a lot of water going on. Don't let the water get your emotions. You don't have to worry. Don't let them water mess with your emotions. And even though if you live in the United States and you see what's going on with everything, or if you're in another country and you see everything that's going on, don't let the hope disappear. You still have your hope because it is your birth chart, right? And you know that this time will pass and we'll move on to the next phase, and it'll be all right. Okay, I'll let the other ladies talk.
Odelia, I am always led to pull a Mother Mary card for you. I do have 3 cards though, but this is Our Lady of the Rose Child. And it says, Our Lady protects you from unnecessary struggle. Yet there are some challenges that are essential for your soul to grow. These challenges will not be withheld from you because you are entitled to become your full self. You are currently outgrowing that which is too small for your soul. There may be suffering, but out of this will come deep healing, self-love, gratitude. Your freedom shall come swiftly. The second card is light. The light in you can lead the way. And if you look, you can see a face there, and the third eye is lit up. And I think this is telling you that through your growth, you can lead the way for those that are around you, possibly your family members or close friends. The third card is an angelic card, and the angel that came up is Ariel. Embrace your sacred calling. God is recruiting you. All that you have faced and healed in your life is part of your mission and directly aligned with how you can live a life that is filled with purpose. Lean into your personal story and your own testimony of healing, for sharing this deeper part of your life will allow you to receive these gifts. And your activation is thank you, Ariel, for guiding my sacred mission to heal and be healed. And I think that these two cards really, really go together. And of course, you can lead the way. That's what I have for you, Adelia.
Hi, Adelia. Okay, so I'm going to go with my transitional energies here. So the energy from that you should bring forward from summer to fall. I have here your dreams. You're wishing on a star. So throughout the summer, you've been dreaming of and wishing and what this card is saying. Pick one of those specifically, and concentrate on that one before you work on the next one. So it's okay to dream, but sometimes we have too many thoughts, too many dreams, and when we spread our energy around, it's hard to manifest one of those things because you're giving just a little pinch of sugar to this one, to that one, and this one. You know, all of a sudden I'm thinking of a cupcake. You can't make one cupcake if you're just giving that sugar away to the cookies, to the, I don't know where that came from, but your dreams are sweet. That's it. You have the sweetest dreams, but right now you're being asked to focus on one to bring into the fall energy and manifest that dream there. And then in the fall, we have this beautiful Queen of Coins energy. Okay, so Queen of Coins energy, that's all about doing things that bring you joy, creating things. It could be baking, it could be sewing, it could be artwork, it could be working on your healing practice, or just doing things that bring you joy and things that allow you to be creative. So that's what you're going to be doing over the fall energy, or coming into the fall, is using some creative energy, painting, photography, anything that light. Okay, she's glowing. So anything that gets your glow on. So that's what you should be doing. And what I see here with all these people around here is whatever you're going to be creating, people are in awe, or they're very much enjoying what you are, your energy and the energy that you're putting into the creation. And so your transitional energies through this veil, it says Aphrodite dreams, dreamer, goddess energy and fluidity. So yeah, it's okay to dream. It's okay to I want to say here with this goddess energy, bring forward that goddess energy within you. Bring out your light. The world wants to see your light. You have a lot to offer the world, and you have a lot of angels up here in this cloud, a lot of angels watching over you. So and they too want the best for you. So goddess energy, so that's what you need to embody moving into the fall, is goddess energy, Odelia. So that's what I have for you tonight, sweetheart. Thank you for letting this read for you. Okay, all right, let me get to my thingy over here. All right, we have Erica and we have Robert. Robert. Erica.
Robert. love it. I love it. Okay.
Where do I need to place my focus for myself and my family?
Oh
Good
my
question.
goodness. Okay.
Focus,
All right.
focus, focus, focus.
Well, the first card we got is the Tower. Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
That's okay.
There
And
you are.
so this is the Mars card. Mars, and so there's action, right? Action, change. Um, yeah. And you know what's interesting? In the sky right now, we have Mars in Cancer. And so Mars in Cancer means there's a lot of action around home and family. Go figure.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. And so um it's a neutral thing. It's not neither bad nor good. And then we also have here this is 10 of boons, which is 10 of pentacles. But in astrology, this would be the Mercury in Virgo. So that's what we have in the sky right now. We have Mercury in Virgo. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. We'll get there this coming week. And so this is not looking at the big picture, but focusing on how do we serve, right? That would be a good question. How do I serve? How do I take action in very detailed way? Organizing something, um, cleaning out something. Cleaning out would be a big thing, especially with that tower card. Um, yeah, taking care of your duties. Health is a very important thing too. Taking care because of the Virgo uh Mercury, and taking action on that. And then we also have here the two of what you call it, two of spells, which is another Mars card, right? So now the thing is with Mars, there could be a lot of driving, literally or figuratively driving. There could be uh, just a lot of, well, I need to say this. Be careful about any blood or any cuts or burns. Be careful with that kind of stuff because Mars and Aries rules blood and cuts and burns, so be careful with that. Um and but overall I would just say cleaning stuff out, organizing stuff, looking any details, um that would be a great thing to do right now. Okay, I will pass it on.
I'm Cancer too, so it's like, wait, what?
Mars is in Cancer right now.
Oh
And
my God.
Mars in Cancer, um, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of, and plus we have that water trine too. So, as far as, and then we have that cardinal T square, which means that it's tough to start a new project, right?
Hmm.
It's doable, but it's tough to start a new project. But we need to maintain the things that we have, which is also another Virgo thing, right? And we have to hold on and protect, which is a Cancer thing
Yeah,
as well.
awesome. Um, aren't we able to see Saturn soon, or did I miss that? Like with the naked
I got
eye
a thing on my phone that it's visible tonight.
tonight? Ooh.
I mean, that's what it said. You know, I've got one of those apps, and it said, "Look up,
There's an app for
it's
that.
visible tonight."
Oh, I hope the clouds are still gone. I'll have to go out there. All right, Miss Nancy.
I have 3 cards for you, Erica, and the first one is a card of duration and consistency, deep commitment. And if you look at it, it shows all 4 seasons.
Ooh.
And it shows night and day. And
I wonder what deck that is.
You're in. You are. You know, you're in this together. And no matter what. That's the first card. That's the way I read this card. The second card, I love this because this shows a family, but everybody in the family is different. And to me, the water shows emotion, and below the hands is the air, which shows, you know, thoughts and plans, goals maybe that are different, and yet it's all for the same thing, that the growth of each of these individuals. And they're all around a tree, and if you look, they're together there, but then you see the butterflies, you know, they're going off, everybody goes in a different direction, either off to school or to work, or move away as they get older. I don't know how old your family is. And there's the light, and I see the light as encouragement to your family. The final card is let go of a fixed plan, allow for spontaneity and growth, because, you know, things change, people change, ideas change, goals change, and we have to be flexible and accepting. And that's what I have for you. Oh, there we go. I lost a card there.
Okay. Hi, Erica, and thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We're going on 3 hours, ladies, as usual. So we do appreciate you popping in and hanging out with us for the rest of the night. So let me get my reading out for you. So focus on the family. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about focusing on your future, focusing on, you know, the financial part of your future, as well as the healthy part of your future. You know, Pentacles are earth element, and earth elements are resources, time, money, energy, and health. And so the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving knights, is because they are very particular, almost OCD. They're very not necessarily by the numbers, because I can say by the numbers, but you don't go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's you make your list, and you know, you got to complete this list. Very particular, meticulous that's the word I'm trying to look for. Meticulous about planning for things, and I, as being Cancer, am also meticulous. And you said you were Cancer as well, I think. Yeah, you did. So this is about planning meticulously for your future, but it could also be for a home. It could be for a vacation. It could be for investing, or, you know, something long term as well. And so that's part of one of your focus here. And being that this horse is made up of leaves, focusing on getting out into nature and especially now that we're transitioning into nicer weather. I don't know. I live in the South. It's been horrible. So getting out into nature and enjoying that as a family. But it's like you yourself, because there's a female on this night, you yourself hold the reins to all that. So you, if I'm right, you are kind of in control of not necessarily wearing the pants of the house, but you've got more of the gosh, the word common sense things. You approach things with common sense. And so yeah, so that's what I have here. And I also have the Queen of Swords. So again, the thought process, you're at another level of thought process. You make decisions intuitively. So being in Cancer already, you're the queen right there, just being Cancer. The thought process we Cancers go through are like channeled. So let's see. So it looks like something towards winter, that you also may be connecting with someone, asking them for advice even. But that could also be your spirit guides. So definitely, I think towards the winter times is where you can focus on you and your intuitive gifts and abilities. So and I think you might be seeking someone with experience with that. So let's do that. And then I asked for one card specifically for you. And it says Swan Medicine, adaptability, confidence, and focus. Okay. So Swan energy is all about moving through life with confidence and grace. We Cancers are good about going with the flow. Yeah, I trip here and there. I might have 2 left feet, but I try to trip gracefully. So we're very adaptable, and through my years, I've become more and more confident in myself, in my abilities, and just me as a person. When I grew up very non-confident, so I don't know if you've gone through the same thing. We're always questioning ourselves. Are we good enough? Did we do that good enough? So as we get older, through lessons in life and learning about, and not learning, connecting with our inner light and our soul, I myself have become more confident about things, and using my intuition, and giving myself credit, being the strong Wonder Woman and stuff. So that's what that message is for you as well, is give yourself credit, give yourself some grace, honor yourself. And you have a beautiful, beautiful soul light within you. And I think more so towards the winter that is really going to come out for you. So Erica, that's the message I have for you tonight. And I hope those words spoke to you in some way. So, all right, Mr. Bob. All right, Odelia's over here retracting messages, but hey, Judith. Oh, good. Okay, so I think Fatima was asking if that was Niagara Falls in your card.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm guessing that's what she's asking.
Well, it could be. It could be.
You never know.
There's a part of the falls that look that way if you're on the Canada side, and she's in Canada, so.
Yeah. Sometimes in the guidebook they'll put information about pictures in the back.
Yeah. Let me see. That's number 21. Let me see here. 21.
Like in the back of the book or something.
Nah. That would be too easy.
Right.
No.
All right,
Not
Mr.
this,
Bob,
not
are you
this
still
one.
here? Okay. Last read of the
I love
night.
Bob's
If you're still
question.
here.
I love it.
He also wanted to know if we can come up with a female name. I'm that kind of thing. I'm a hit and miss at, but we'll try. But Bob, are you still here? You were here a moment ago.
Yes, he was. I think he's here. Surely he wouldn't wait all this time and then leave at the last minute.
Surely not.
Come on, Bob. Where are you?
All right. So again, I just want to thank everyone. We still have Bob is here, ladies, he says.
All right.
We seem to still have 12 people in chat. So I want to just take that moment again for sharing space with us tonight. And I hope, even if you're not asking for a reading, our messages speak to you in some way. And yeah. So Judith popped in. Hi, Judith. All right. So let's give Bob some spirit messages. Let's see. Here we go.
All right. Ladies and Bob. Okay, here's the thing. Can I tell you I am tired of getting this.
Again?
I swear to you, I am shuffling cards. But I am tired of getting that. Anyway, so I cheated and I pulled a fourth card, okay? I cheated. But
That's
all
all
right.
right.
So
Last read of the night.
yeah. All right. So first I got this is the knight, sorry, the child of challenges, upside down, swords, thought, lots of thinking. Then we get the where to go? All right, then we get the nine of challenges, a lot of thinking again, upside down. Then we get the child of visions, which is cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, uh Scorpio. Okay. But these are all upside down, so they felt a little confusing to me. So I had to pull one more card, and this came up, which matches the astrology. I'm going to get rid of this card because I'm tired of looking at it. This, so this is the child of spells, which is the fire signs, um, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we also have the North Node. Now, the North Node and the South Node, they stay in a sign about a year or two or something. And that's going to change. Of course, it's going to change next year. But for right now, and since we're in the year of strength, 8, 2 plus 2 plus 4 makes 8. And then, we're close to the end of the year. And so, uh, we still have a little bit of ways to go. And this is, to me, because it's child, because it's this rabbit. And when I look at the rabbit, I think of how, it takes a lot of bravery to be a rabbit or a bunny, and that's what Aries exemplifies. Aries exemplifies play, but cuteness, bravery, courage, um, quick, very quick. And so, at least for right now, literally everybody, the idea is be brave, be courageous, Breeze, of course, also for you, Bob, be be strong, be the warrior, be the hero for yourself and the people that you care about. Um, and then next year we'll move into Pisces, and then be sympathetic and caring and loving and all of the things, right? So, yeah. And if the bunny means anything to you as well, that's another thing. Resourceful even. Again, I'm going to go to that Virgo thing. Maybe eat more carrots and lettuce. Okay, that's it.
Oh, Nancy. There we
Bob,
go.
I did not get a name. I tried, but I did not get a name. But I thought the cards, because you asked what is from Spirit, what is your purpose? The cards I got, I thought were very interesting. This card says you are here for a purpose, learning and realizing what matters to you. And what lights you up? You know, what makes you want to have a purpose? I mean, have you thought about this? Have you meditated on it? Because the second card that came up for you is the card of inner truth, and it's talking about wisdom of the heart and insight and intuitive knowing. And consciousness, clarity. I think that this is also a card of meditation. To me, it looks like she is meditating. And to me, it also looks like she's pregnant, which is pregnant with possibilities. The future, carrying on. Then two cards came out of the same deck when I was shuffling, and so I honored both of them. This one says you came to serve. And if you look at on the left is an angel, and I'm taking the one on the right to be you. And your third eye chakra is lit up. So there's a knowing, there's a spiritual knowing there. But the fourth card is you are your purpose. And I think that your guides and your angels and possibly your ancestors can communicate what your deep purpose is. Now I see an angel here, and underneath the angel I see you. And your heart chakra is lit up. And then there is a third person that's much smaller. And I don't know if this is the woman that you are referring to. Her light is not as bright as yours in her heart chakra. And then I looked over to a card that I have on my altar, and it's the card of acceptance. And there are doves, and there are two hands. I see the above hand is yours, and the other one is the woman that you are referring to. There's sparks, the moon, there's an unknown quantity here. But it's also a spiritual thing because of the doves. And that's what I got for you. I hope that you can make sense of it, because I think your purpose is very important. And that's what I have for you. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Oh, thank you, ladies. Okay. So, Bob, when I tried to connect with female energy as you asked for, I went to a certain deck and I pulled a female energy card. Well, that's looking weird. There we go. My camera's focusing funny. So I kept seeing an A, And, you know, and I'm, you know, pull this card. I think, oh, you know, Aurora is like, no, no, no. I got Anna right away. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but that's a name I heard. And this guide, whether it's a loved one or it's just a spirit guide, um, has a connection with water and with the ocean. And and I feel like this person is wishing you all of your dreams come true. That because this is a nine of water, so this is wishing. And so treasure. Okay, there is a treasure chest in here. It's like treasures. Okay, so okay, I feel like there's treasure awaiting you. So I don't know what that would mean, but there's something something a little more substantial. So I don't know what that means to you. I want to ask if you have a jewelry box of someone who's passed, because that, you know, I'm just going by the images here. But anyway, so that's the energy I felt from your spirit guide or someone who's passed, which they can be our spirit guides as well. So messages from the spirit guide. So part of your purpose is you have a soul light that shines. So you may notice if people are drawn to you or love to listen to you talk or listen to your stories. There's a healing energy about you that draw people in towards you. So that's the image here in this card. So, and also there's an acknowledgement here that your road has not been an easy one, but I feel like from here forward, this is a rainbow. So, and I feel like you are on a new journey, or starting on a new journey. And you definitely in this picture also have a spirit guide that's trying to communicate with you. Because here we have the crow energy, or raven energy. And let me read on raven energy for you real quick. I don't know. And do you see crows? I mean, I guess we all see crows, but I don't know. Have you had a particular experience with a crow recently or a raven recently? So that energy is, my goodness, where am I? Okay, so ravens are messengers. They are shaman energy. So you may have some shaman ancestry within you. It says a higher consciousness, and it's also a omen for good luck. So when you're seeing these things, there's a power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So I don't know if you've been recently experiencing very intuitive happenings around you. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's just, yeah, let me leave it at that. Okay. So here I got too, you know, we always talk about life going in cycles and stuff. And I feel like because of this image, there are people who seem lost, and then you are going to be, let's say, their shepherd in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's through your wisdom of your words, your spiritual energy that illuminates from you. But you have people, I don't know, am I even making sense to you? I just feel like you have, like, not followers. You just have people who trust in your word and trust in your wisdom. And so, you know, in a way, I feel like your purpose is a light worker or a healer of some way, shape, or form. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. And I decided to pull out of my Druid wisdom, and here is a path, the pathway. So you're definitely on your path, starting a new path perhaps, or continuing a journey you've just started. And it says the long unnamed path. It says, but what if the path leads to something better than you felt? Just keep on the journey and the fears will soon melt. It says carry a carnelian for grounding and relief. I also have carnelian at my entryways, so my front door, my side door, and my back door. Do I have some up here? Carnelian set at your doorways or entrances. It protects your home. It's a protective stone, but it also invites abundance in your life. So, but yeah. So right now there's a message here for you to stay grounded. And if you know anything about grounding and meditating, I would definitely look into that more and try to connect with spirit and connect with this female guide that you seem to that might be trying to connect with you. So that's what I have for you, Bob. Let me pull one. Let's see. Do it. All right, so there's a message here. It says decisive focus, sacred action. So yeah, you might want to start looking into a little bit either shamanism or being a healer, energy healer, and perhaps holistic medicine healing. So yeah. So Bob, I hope those messages spoke to you in some way, and we would love to know your thoughts. And yeah, so that's what you do have, a jewelry box. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is this from someone who's passed, or is it your very own jewelry box? Curious to know. Yeah, so I know we could go on a little bit further, but I would love for you to visit us again, Bob. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll know when we're on. That way you can get us when we're fresher. Because we have been on over 3 hours, Bob. So I hope we had enough energy to.
I'm fresh as a daisy. I'm fresh as a daisy.
Yes, you look fresh as a daisy. Me? No.
I've been up since 4 a.m.
What'd you say, Nance?
I've been up since 4 a.m.
Okay.
Wow. My.
So, okay, so it's not yours. Okay, hang on here. Okay. So, Bob, did the name Anna resonate with you? Or a letter A? Or Sarah? Okay, I'm not even going to try. I'm tired, and I just wanted to, since you said you have a jewelry box, it's not yours. I want to see if I can get one final message from you. All right, so, okay, just it's karmic. You're due for karmic repayment, so to speak. So just hang in there for everything that you've, like I said, I saw that your path has been a little difficult. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's tired. I'm tired. It's tired. It's tired. But it's like you're due for your karmic debt to be paid, or you've paid your karmic debt, And yeah, so I think you're going to have some good things happening coming your way. So but yeah, so like I said, Bob, please try to catch us when we're a little fresher and not so brain mushed. And I do speak for myself, of course.
We got a
Speaking for
fresh
myself.
daisy down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, that being said, let me look at my handy dandy notebook. Okay. Oh, we got readings with Jonathan next Friday. I'm going to try to get on next week because I have a week that I didn't really book anybody, so I might actually. I keep saying that. Let's see. Let's see if Ginger Faye goes solo. But let's try to get it on again. So, because I would love to read for you again, Bob, and everybody who's hung out with us tonight. Thank you so much. Farah, do you have anything planned or coming up, or what you got? What you got?
Well, okay, I need to say something. All right. So I put out a poll and I asked, and somebody said that they wanted to see more junk journals. So I think it's been a while since I've done a little tour of my junk journals and especially what I've done inside of them. But, you know, I think there's so many ideas when it comes to junk journaling. Like, I mean, you know, when there's different ways of binding that, because I know not everybody's into sewing, you know, and so there's, because glue is a lot more easier. And I found new ways to um make books without sewing, and I really want to practice some of those techniques. And then, but as far as the astrology goes, I think for right now, you know, I missed the new moon in Virgo, and we're in eclipse season right now, right? So,
Oh,
and now that I think about it, now I know why that night nine of challenges kept, no, nine of whatever kept coming up,
yeah, yeah.
and
The
it kept
dragon's
coming up
eye.
over and over again because we're going to have a full moon eclipse in Pisces.
Ooh,
Oh.
Yeah,
this month?
so yeah, we're going to have a full moon eclipse in Pisces, which, you know, we only have eclipses twice a year, so it's a big deal. And so, you know, like I said, I missed the new moon video. Sure, how I wanted to proceed with my channel because I felt like maybe I'm not offering interesting things, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do short 10 minutes or less on here's the transit, and then also the you know, junk journals. I may not put out videos once a week anymore, but yeah, that's kind of the ideas that I have for right now.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And if anybody hasn't seen any of her junk journals, they are, I
Oh my
wouldn't even want to call them junk
goodness.
journals. They're so fun and beautiful. Um, so check out. Hey, let me put in your. I can't even think. What am I trying to do? Why isn't my? No. Okay. Now I know where to go.
And Nancy knows this because she just put out a video of her junk journals, or yeah, and they're just so much fun to
Oh, they are.
to
They really
work,
are.
and they're such a, because they're one of a kind thing that you made.
Yes.
All right. Because I think my mods have left me. So here is Farah's YouTube link. Also, there's links in my description of Farah for if you want an astrology reading from Farah.
Yeah, I'm not
I've had
charging
a half
right
one.
now.
I had a half of one. I got to finish up with you.
I gave you half a video, half a
Yeah, we
reading?
never did finish because we were chatting so long. We didn't finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I mean, we were like, yeah. So, but I just highly recommend an astrological reading from Farah because, I've had astrology readings before, and they just go over my head, and it's like too many weird terms, and Farah just knows how to break it down for us folks that need a simple version of what's going on in the universe. And it's made me more interested in learning about how a certain planetary energy, now I'm going to sound like that, a certain planetary energy, when it enters your house, she makes us
use
understand
visual
it.
aids.
There you
Visual
go.
aids. Here's the visual aids.
Yeah. So definitely, you were not charging right now?
No.
Okay, so she's doing them for donations. It's
And
a
let me
lot
tell
of
you,
work.
here's the thing too, because I swear to you, you look up any astrologer, and the cheapest you're gonna find an astrology reading is like $40, maybe, usually $50. So, you know,
Yeah.
And
you might as
I've known
well
some who
take
sound hundreds.
advantage of a free reading when you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. So I just put in her link. So do subscribe if you haven't to her YouTube channel. Go to my page and look up her information on how to get in touch with her for a reading. I highly recommend it. And then Nancy's a busy woman.
Well, this coming week I am busy. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Heather Indigo Jaguar is and I are starting a new craft show, and it's going to be on journaling tomorrow. And then Monday at 7 p.m., Heather and I are doing a divine feminine, and Scott, Scorpio Sun, will be joining us.
Oh, wow.
And then Friday, I'm doing the elementals with Jonathan Daly and Gerald Tarot Stash and Ginger Faye and me. And then at 7 p.m. Saturday, doing Rock and Tarot Roll with Ginger and Heather, a new series that Ginger is starting. Did I mispronounce it? Or
yeah, I mean, we're just Rock and Tarot.
Rock and Tarot.
Rock and Tarot. Because I thought I was trying to find something clever. Rock and Tarot. No, that sounds stupid. It's not like Terra Normal.
Well, that's what I wrote down.
Yeah, and it's just a chat to we're picking our favorite bands, musical groups, and pairing them with tarot or oracle deck, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I will be right back, or I'll meet you backstage. I've got to check on something.
Okay, you do that.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, so yeah, and then like I said, I'm not really booked next week, so I've been being asked to do solo readings forever, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I get really tired. And when I've made a commitment to say, Farah, I'm up here, but to do it, making my own commitment, I'm not good at that. Is that a Cancer thing or an Aries thing?
It's kind of a Cancer thing, because Cancers do better with people. Water signs do better with people.
Yeah. I mean, I've done one, and that was 2 years ago, and I thought, oh, this won't be long at all. Who's going to come watch me? And I was on for over 2 hours, and it was a lot of fun, and I was surprised that I did it by myself that long. But it's not as fun as talking to somebody like you. We can chat with the chatters and stuff, but it's still not the live one-on, it's just not the same. And I think that's why I haven't done a video yet either, is just talking to myself. which I'm very good at. So
I
I
believe
don't
you.
know. Oh my gosh. So, okay. So, oh, Judith was, okay.
What does it
Okay.
say?
Judith
I
has a
only
question.
I
If she doesn't
only
know, yeah.
know my birthplace, but not my time. Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Yes, I can still do a reading for you. Uh, it it might be a little bit less. Basically, okay, without the time, we know what how you think, how you love, what you attract, what you're comfortable with, all of your where your luck is, all of these types of things, your discipline, your karma, your power, all of these things. It's just that we don't know which area of life it's in. So in other words, is it in the house of relationships? Is it in the house of career? Is it in the house of children and romance and fun? Is it in the house of money and income? And even then, when we don't know the houses, we can still play a little guessing game and try to figure it out.
I was going to
So
ask, is it helpful at all if they knew, were they born in the morning, afternoon, or evening? I mean, does that give you anything?
you mean where they were born? You cut
No,
out a
because
minute.
she doesn't know her time of birth, her exact time, right? Did she say? So, what does she? Would it help in any way if you knew morning hours, afternoon hours, or evening hours? Does that help you at all?
It
Or you need
helps
the
a little
time?
bit to narrow it down. The thing
Mhm.
is that the moon changes so quickly,
Ah, okay.
and the degrees, especially the moon and Mercury, change, and the ascendant or the rising is the time that the sun rised on the day you were born.
Right,
And so that is going to create that first house and then the second and the third. So it starts to narrow it down a little bit, but we still have to play a guessing game.
right. But it's still worth having a reading, though, right?
I think so because here's the thing. We all have a north node. We all have an area, opportunity to find our destiny and our we find where we're headed towards in this life. We find where our luck is, how our luck is expressed. We find our strengths, we find our weaknesses, we find how our communication style is. So I think there's,
Okay.
yeah, we find
So
where our
Judith, definitely give her a connect, and it's through your email address, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
when you go on my channel, then where there's more information, the details, my email is in the
perfect.
details.
Yeah, and it's also in my details too. If the link works, it might not work, but at least the address is there. So, ladies, oh my gosh, very much enjoyed tonight. It's I'm just thinking about all the energies that have been going on around here. Um, so that's why I love having Farah on, because she can let us know what planets are messing with us and what ones are supporting us, and so that's why I love having that extra flavor
Yes.
to the
Oh,
readings.
excuse
Yeah,
me.
I know. We're wearing down. So, all right. Well, yeah. So, just again, thank you, everybody. 9 people still hanging out with us. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So
Yes.
thank you so
Like your
much.
hearts.
And we might be getting together before the, we meet once a month, except for last month. But we might get together to do something around Maybon for, fall season, and have Farah bring in that astrological flavor to it again, because there's something I've never played with or experimented with, or just that sprinkle of spice. We know the changing of the seasons, but we've never had any astrological point of view of the change. So I think that will be very interesting. So, all right. So let's just say goodnight to everybody. And I hope everybody enjoyed sharing space with us. And we want to just bid you a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I hope the upcoming week brings many blessings to everyone. So we so appreciate you coming. Don't forget to do all that subby smashy thingy stuff where you like and share and comment, leave comments. I always read the comments. And so I really enjoy the interaction in the comments after the show too, as well. So, so I'm going to send everybody off with Faye blessings and a fairy butt too. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.